Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Pirillo, and you're watching the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short. I am recording this live as I'm streaming on Twitch, as I do every night with the community. You're welcome to join us there. We're geeking out about one thing or another, and tonight I'm geeking out about my heart, which has problems. I have heart problems. Not like massive heart problems that I know of, but I tweeted the other day that I was having issues again. They pop up every now and again. This is something that's been happening for the past at least decade of my life. This is nothing new. It's just that I'm getting different side effects now, and whether that's because I panic after I have a little episode or not. No pain is involved. I've got a family history. Many individuals on my mom's side of the family have very similar issues, including my brother Adam. You met him on the Twitch live stream a couple of weeks ago, and he went through episodes where he was going through study after study after study for 2 years. So recently, what's been happening? This is what I tweeted the other day. This is the reason I'm doing this video is to talk about something that I got that you might also want to get, and I'm also looking for other recommendations for these types of gadgets, specifically in relation to my heart, because that's important. I need my heart. So I tweeted. I said I've been getting like my heart feels like it skips a beat. And then I get a little nauseated, and then not long after, I get not just the shakes, because I've had like the adrenaline shakes from panic attacks, because I get panicky, when it's just like, this doesn't feel right, even though it doesn't hurt. It's just like, okay, that's weird. Is something wrong? Then I panic, and I try to contain that. But I've been getting like the shivers, not just the adrenaline shakes, but like cold shivers, and that could very well be that I have no blubber on my body at this point. Recently got a blood workup, full panel, no issues at all. So I wasn't too concerned about the blood work. My calcium score in recent years, 0. I'm eating heart healthy as one possibly can. I'm vegan, and not just junk food, not just eating the candy canes. Those are coming soon. The candy corn challenge on Twitch. Been having fun with that, even though candy corns are disgusting. So I tweeted this and I posted on Facebook, and immediately people were like, dude, get to a doctor. Talk to a cardiologist now. And like, they were just like, I'm like, what am I missing? Like, I talked to the doctor. I mean, I got a diagnosis a few years ago of, I don't know the exact terminology. It's in my records. Like, I have an arrhythmia. I have this, it's not AFib. The doctor had ruled it out. Every EKG I've done, even including like about a decade ago, wearing one for like two days straight, measured nothing. That's the problem with EKGs, is that it's like you got to catch the arrhythmia in the act, especially if it's irregular. So the doctor prescribed me technology, which I thought you'd get a kick out of. You'd love this, doctor. I'm like, you need to get a gadget. I'm like, oh, really? I got to get a gadget? Are you serious? So you need to get a gadget. I've been wearing a smartwatch that, costs $20, measures the heart rate, does sleep monitoring, blood oxygen, all that. Pretty much everything I need, a pedometer. It does everything I need for $20. It doesn't have an EKG, and I've been looking at the different gadgets that have the EKG on the wrist and can potentially measure data. At one point, I had an Apple Watch. I cannot stand the Apple Watch. I think the animations are poor. They're frame droppy. 60 frames per second is not optimized in the Apple Watch. I don't care about the apps. I don't care about the complications. And honestly, I didn't wear a smartwatch more frequently than I have with this $20 smartwatch. But that said, there's no other smartwatch out there that I've considered viable apart from an Apple Watch. Though I don't use an iPhone, and I don't like the Apple Watch. Everything else is question mark, question mark, question mark. Especially the ones that have an EKG. I've tried them. They suck, but for different reasons. So I'm waiting for a viable alternative to an Apple Watch, but I'm still ordering an Apple Watch. The Series 7 that they just released, and it will be here soon. That's going to break my heart to have to wear an Apple Watch again, begrudgingly, but I'm at the point now where I need to get more data. I have some data that I've been aggregating, but not the type of data, the deeper data that I might need to give to a cardiologist. That said, I was not prescribed an Apple Watch. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, they prescribed the Apple. No. What I was prescribed was this, something called Cardia Mobile. I just got it today. This is the Cardia Mobile 6L. So it's a 6-lead EKG device, Bluetooth device. Easy enough to use. You put your thumbs on it and you set it either on your ankle or on your knee, and then it records data. Data that works with or without a notch phone. So it's iOS or Android compatible, which is great. So I'm basically recording these 6 bits of data that can immediately be submitted to a cardiologist. Are you kidding me? So this device, I don't know, cost over $100. I'm like, cheap. My heart, how much is my heart worth? It's priceless. And then like it comes with a subscription plan where you get all the data, plus you get up to 4 free submissions, because a cardiologist submission is like $25. Like, yeah, that's worth it. So I'm like, $99 a year. My heart, absolutely worth it. How much does it cost to visit a doctor? So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll get this gadget. So I can take an EKG now at any time. It's real-time detection. I can send unlimited EKGs with the press of a button, effectively, and then it's 6 leads. So I get more data for the doctor rather than, let's say, a very simple EKG. And I don't know what the Apple Watch has. All I know is that this one is like, this is apparently cream of the crop. So I've never detected an arrhythmia in doing an EKG in my life. And the first EKG reading I did, I'm not going to say almost made me cry, but it came back with this information. Possible atrial fibrillation. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Now, I could not read this chart, but the nice thing is I pressed the button and submitted it to a cardiologist. So they're going to review it immediately. By the way, I have a cardiologist appointment on the books, but I won't be able to meet with them for another month. Like, they're booked out that far. I'm getting new blood work done. I'm doing everything I need to do. I'm doing all that. It's just that I'm looking for other gadgetry to help me better, not just keep track of this stuff, but stay ahead of a problem. I'm big into, because my body's generating data, but to be able to measure that data, to do something with that data, actionable intelligence with that data, to know whether or not I'm on the right track or what it is that I might be missing at any point in time. I take all my vitamins and minerals. I'm now going an extra step to make sure I'm getting electrolytes, because too much or too little can cause an issue with your heart as well, by the way. I'm just trying to find that sweet spot for me, knowing full well that there are technology solutions that exist. So I put a link for this in the video description. It's worked for me to the point where it measured arrhythmia. I'm kind of excited, but also not, because it's like, okay, well, it kind of told me everything I knew, but I finally have it documented for once. But then the subsequent readings, I'm like, maybe it'll catch it again. Every subsequent reading, including one that I did live on Twitch just a few minutes before doing this video, because I mentioned I'm streaming this live on Twitch, it was normal. My sinus rhythm was normal, irrespective of the heart rate, which, by the way, the heart rate didn't necessarily measure perfectly on this. I don't know if the way I was holding it was measuring at like 171 BPM, and I'm like, no, it's not that. So it's always good to kind of, double check and triple check your numbers. But either way, I thought this would be a good conversation to have, because this is the kind of thing that I like to get, this type of device, a device that actually gives me actionable intelligence that can improve my life, because now I might be able to further push myself along to getting a diagnosis for a condition that I might have, and it may very well be the thing that I knew before, but now I have the data to back it up. So anything that I can get to give that data to someone who knows far more with what to do with that data, a professional, I'm all in. I'm absolutely all in, including wearing an app. This is not an Apple Watch. It's not, definitely not, but I'm going to wear it. That's going to break my heart. That's going to hurt my heart more to get an Apple Watch and have to wear it. I know. Oh, woe is me. But I thought I kind of put the call out there. I'm looking for those types of gadgets. I'm not into tracking workouts. I get my steps in every day. Not worried about that at all. I'm healthy as far as that is concerned. Doing everything I need to do that I know of. Have a great resting heart rate. Elevated heart rate when I'm having a panic attack, a little through the roof, but I'm used to dealing with panic attacks now. Not much I can do about them, apart from just kind of going through the motions and doing everything I can, and making sure I'm eating as well as I possibly can on top of that. So anyway, looking for your recommendations and suggestions, and thought I would give you a gadget recommendation that you may or may not have heard of. You may or may not have used it. Don't just count on one EKG. Get one that's going to be able to give you this kind of comprehensive data, if only to show to a cardiologist if there is a question of you having a problem with your heart.